It's because I'm muted. It's because I'm muted. I've been muted this whole time, and I just now figured it out. Ha! Ha ha! Ha! Anyway, hi everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope the day was restful and or productive for y'all. Shave! So yes, we count this as a dub because getting the brain cells together to actually sit down and, shave a bit. I know that people have said that beard SJ is preferable, but I kind of feel most like myself when I look like this, more or less. So yeah. Feeling like so this week. Thank you, Cat Wizard. I appreciate it. But yeah, that I got groceries today, all that other stuff. I mean, the goatee is a beard, but not beard. Yeah, I mean, she means not full. She means not full beard, basically. I get what she's getting at. It's no big deal. But yeah, the plan today is basically we're knocking out the last bosses. Basically, at this point in the game, we have one mini boss and 3 bosses left, one of which is the final boss. So we're just gonna kind of run the gauntlet today. Worst comes to worst, I may duck back out to where the Demi-Fiend was born to grind a couple of extra grimoires to skip us past some levels. I've been thinking about it, and I've decided that I'm not really in the mood to switch out. I'm gonna keep the I'm going to keep the Deadly Fury over Gaia Rage because I was thinking about it some more, and I was like, if criticals are really going to be the way that I get more press turns anyway, I think I'm going to stick with Deadly Fury and eat the slight damage reduction in exchange for more crits and by proxy more press turns. And more press turns mean that I have more opportunities to go forward on my advantage. So I think I'm gonna do it like that. Gaia Rage does more damage, but Deadly Fury having a better crit rate means that it is probably actually better for what I need. So last time on SMT Nocturne, to sort of summarize it, I basically went and got the best Magatama in the game that you can get, aside from if you go for the True Demon ending, which I currently cannot do for 2 reasons. 1, I didn't meet the conditions. 2, I couldn't meet the conditions for it anyway because I'm not playing the correct version of the game. I talked about this much earlier in the stream series, but basically speaking, when you buy SMT Nocturne HD Remaster, if you do not get either the Chronicle DLC or the Maniacs DLC, you can only play the original non-director's cut version of SMT Nocturne that was released in Japan. When the game was released overseas for the first time for PS2, outside of Japan, every country that wasn't Japan got the director's cut version, which has Dante and Devil May Cry in it, a bunch of extra themes and adds the Labyrinth of Amala, as well as the opportunity to get to the True Demon, which I'm never going to get because philosophically, personally, I disagree with it, even though thematically it is really good. So True Demon ending, to be clear, and all the content that kind of comes along with it, it's all good stuff. I just personally prefer the ending that I'm deliberately aiming for this time out, which is the freedom ending. And so anytime I play SMT Nocturne, I'm probably just going to get the freedom ending. The other reasons are not compelling enough to me personally for me to be willing to. That doesn't mean they're bad, to be entirely clear, right? Like, the game's writing is very tight and very well handled. And so it is not that it's like, oh yeah, the writing for all the other reasons is terrible, and that's why I don't want to, like, do them. It's like, no, it's not anything like that. It is literally more that, it is literally more so that, on like a personal it's me level, I'm not here for that shit, basically. So aside from getting the best Magatama in the game, we basically made our way up to the last part of the Tower of Kagutsuchi. From this point, basically, we have like. So basically, at this point, we have, like I said, 3 major boss battles are left at this particular point. I skipped one of them to go up and save and get all the stuff that I needed beforehand on purpose, because now we need to come back down and come deal with the second of the 3 reason bearers. So, to summarize very briefly, for people who haven't been here for the rest of SMT and are wondering like what the hell I'm talking about, basically speaking, the world ended. And what happened after the world ended was that, basically speaking, once the world ended, we returned into, we, meaning like the main protagonist. The main protagonist was turned into, basically a half-human, half-demon called the Demi-Fiend. And it is the Demi-Fiend's responsibility, basically, to usher in the reason that will shape the new world. Even though the Demi-Fiend cannot conceive of a reason, would therefore usher in the new world. So, over the course of the game, 3 different reasons emerge, each of which is sponsored by like one of the few human beings to actually like make it into the one of the human beings to make it into the conception. So, basically, the 3 reasons that were proposed are as follows. You have the reason of Shijima, which is where basically everybody works in cooperative harmony to accomplish one will and one goal, which is great, except for the part where the person who champions that is responsible for the mass murder and destruction that created the vortex world anyway. He's also a cultist, so fuck him. We've already beaten him. He's dealt with. The other 2 reasons, however, were proposed by our 2 friends from school who also got dragged into the vortex world. One of them, the reason of Yosuga, is championed by Chiaki Tachibana, who's basically operating on the principle that might makes right and only the strong should survive. And the other reason is Musubi, which is headed up by our friend Isamu Nita. His whole thing is that he believes that people should have the right to basically exist in their own little worlds and own little bubbles where they don't interact with anybody else if they don't want to, and everything is fine. All the reason bearers are kind of fucked up, so we're not going with that. Be the Demi-Fiend? Yeah. I see. Then go in. Isamu is waiting. So yeah, basically the Tower of Kagutsuchi is the place where, like, the world is basically ultimately, this tower is basically the spot where the fate of the world, for lack of a better way of putting it, is going to be decided. Okay, hang on a second. I gotta check one thing. So yeah, this is the best Magatama in the game, basically, at least in terms of what we can get. Give me 1 second. I need to check one thing. I think I gotta check one thing real quick because I want to set us up to get Freikugel if it's possible, but that means I need to be paying attention to yeah. Okay, Tetrakarn is not available till level 78, so we've got some time. Yeah, Tetrakarn is not available until level 78. We're level 75 right now, and because I am not going to get Gaia Rage, because I'm not going to get Gaia Rage, I don't need to switch back over to Gaia itself, and I can instead stay with Masakados. Masakados does not nullify almighty damage, so I can still take damage from certain things, but by and large, I am functionally immune to most things in the game that would actually want to like try to take a chunk out of me at this particular point in time. Like I'm Gucci, basically. That said, I do want to push my vitality up to I want to push my vitality up to natural 30 so that the extra points kind of go over. Nope, don't need that. And oh yeah, Masakados can't curse you at all. So whenever Masakados reacts within you, you just let it rip. Because nothing bad will ever happen. I mean that quite literally. It's not like a joker. Masakados cannot curse you as a Magatama. It's really good. It's a strong power from beyond the door. Will you enter? So I didn't do any fusions off screen, but the fusions that I did on screen happened to be very convenient for this next part. If you come into this boss fight not quite prepared, the way that I'm about to be prepared, and even then I'm 50-50 on whether or not I'm going to manage to pull this off without getting my shit pushed in. So here's the deal. Well, we'll see it because we gotta like actually deal with Isamu first and his god.
You came all the way here just to get killed. Man, you're stupid. If only you had waited till the world of Masubi was finished. You would have at least had the chance to be reborn. No one's gonna mess with my plans. Not even an old friend. Sorry, but it's time to say goodbye. Forever.
Bring it. Okay. So, this is the way that this works. Well, I'm not hang on a second. I'm not entirely sure yet, is what I should say. I know what this fight is about, but I don't know the way that it starts. So, I'm gonna take my time and be a little careful here. I'm gonna try one thing just to sort of see. And I'm not sure if this will work. Okay, so I think we can get away with trying some shit. Alright. So, here we go. Here's where this starts mattering now. Noah used Agidine after using a roll, right? Which means, this is the important part. Whatever element Noah uses after using Aurora indicates what the weakness is. Physical attacks now basically do shit all as far as like Noah is concerned, which means that primarily, right? I forgot who I had that has Makakaja. But I think for right now, though, we can shift out the tropos. And I think Yolunga will be good. Now, we have somebody that we know Atropos is the only one with ice attack. But that was actually a terrible idea. I meant to switch out what's her face? I meant to switch out Pravati. That's my fault. I messed up. I meant to switch out Pravati because I need to hit with ice attacks right now. So, pass here. We will use a development. So we do need a Tropos for most of this fight, basically, because she's the one that has all the other elements. Okay, so Aurora, he switched again. Okay, so now we need fire, because you notice that he used Kufu Diamond. right? So now we do need. So I want Starhawk to stay in the party because she's got healing magic, and also just because she happens to live. So I'm gonna throw out another Super Kaja just to keep our negation out. Zeodine's weak to win now, basically. So you may be wondering why I'm not even bothering to like use physical attacks, and it's because by and large, Noah basically takes like no damage from it. So that's difficult. So remember, Noah's resistances do not shift unless he uses Aurora. Like, the only time Noah's resistance will shift is if he uses Aurora. So what we need to basically do is we gotta stay on top of. So now I can put in Yolunga for Parvati because right now Noah's not using any element that I need. So. Who has Makokaji? It's I remember who has Makokaji. I think not Kushina. Not Kuho. I think it's Shiki Oji actually. Yeah, there we go. Okay, use the Aurora again. So resistance is shifted again. Zen. Which means that now, instead of wind, we need to use electricity. This is where rare footage of me like being able to like. So mind you, these are not weaknesses, right? Like, so Aurora. All right. Now we're back up. So basically, the order in which we are dealing with the cycle here is basically ice, fire, ice, fire, wind, electric, ice, fire, wind, electric, and it just keeps going in that order over and over and over again. And it is specifically every time that Noah uses Aurora. Not when he casts the spell. The spell is just to tell for what element he's vulnerable to. The switch happens whenever he casts Aurora. So that's the part you have to pay attention to. So he's back up at the top. So it should be ice that he's weak to, if I remember right. Because he should be back up at the top now. Yep, he's back up at the top. So we're gonna have Skyhawk pass. We're gonna have Body pass as well. Oh, my bad. I forgot the Choke's had that this whole time. I'm silly. Okay, he's had enough of this shit, apparently.
Why do you always get in my way?
Okay, so his resistance has shifted. Again, just because he did not cast a spell does not mean that his resistance did not shift. So he should be vulnerable to fire attacks right now. I fucked up. Okay, so then if he repelled it, now he should be vulnerable. Now he should be, because he repelled fire, which meant he was. So, motherfucker, they started it over. It's fine. So here's the deal. If it started over, that means that when. Okay, so Parvati cast Aguilar, right? And it got reflected, which means that he was on a fire phase. So now that he's using Aurora again, he should be on ice phase. If I am reading this correctly, he should be on ice phase, which means that fire attacks should actually. Yep, there we go. Switched again. So he was just on fire phase, right? He was just on fire phase, which means that he's on wind phase now. Okay. He's on wind phase. Sure. That's, but he's on wind phase. He should be on wind phase. Yeah, he's on wind phase right now. So if you see me like stop and like mumble a couple times before I do it, it is mostly literally me trying to make sure that I don't fuck up and hit with the wrong element at the wrong time. Because if I do that, we're in trouble. Basically. Okay, and now this is Yeah. So he'll still cast the spells to give away the tell of what it is that he's doing, but he just may not cast it at the same time that he does a wall. So right now he's on Thunder Phase, or he's on Electric Phase. So, alright, and now he should be back to Ice Phase. Yep, he's back to Ice Phase now. So, this means we pass here, pass here, pass here, and Chopos luckily has Glacial Blast. We can just do that, pass here, pass here, pass here, and then Glacial Blast. Okay, Fire Phase now. Okay. That's a jerk move. Yeah, I got a Summer Droplet, that's fine. Okay. Pass. 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 So yeah. Physical attacks don't do very much to him in this phase, which is why I'm not bothering. I probably could anyway and see if I can force a crit, but I would much rather make sure that I have okay. This is Wind Blaze now. So yeah, basically, as you can see, the fact that I have the Masakato's Magatama functionally means I don't have to worry about shit for this fight. I really just need to stay on top of the phase change, and that's about it. Like, as long as I'm on top of the phase changes, literally nothing else matters, really. Because between the two debilitates that I laid down 2 debilitates on him, which has already lowered his attack, his offensive power, and his defense by like a fair chunk. So now it is basically literally just making sure that I don't fuck up and miss the what phase we're on, so I can like just make sure that I'm properly kicking the shit out of him with the right hand, and that's really all it is. If you come into this fight and do not have the ability to hit all 4 elements, like I'm doing, you put yourself in a corner, basically. And this is why last week, I said that fusing fusing a Tropos by pure chance happened to be basically one of the most fortunate things I could have actually done overall, because oh yeah, he's almost cooked. You see how his body language has changed? Nah, like he's not holding out much longer. This is fine. So yeah, literally the main thing is that I gotta stay on top of the base. That's about it. Okay. We are back now to Ice Phase. We should be back to Ice Phase. So, getting just use another Soma Droplet on Scott. Okay. That's... Awkward drop. Tropos. Aurora. Alright, we're on fire now. Okay, dude. Like, you can keep doing this if you want, but why? Alright. Need that. Skyhawk Pass. Lati. 9. Okay, that was fire phase 4, right? So now I think we should be wind phase. Okay, we should be wind phase. Let's see. Skyhawk. Okay, on that front. Wind Thunder. Yep. Here, Chakra Jaw, Skyhawk, and then we should be fine. He's gonna switch again, probably. Yep, base change. So yeah, basically speaking, if you come with the yeah, I was just doing this, so it should. Hooked. So yeah, like, basically speaking, if you come to Noah with all 4 elements, with a full 4 element spread, if you come to Noah with a full 4 element spread and debilitate and stuff like that, you make your life a lot easier. In my case, having Masakato's Smagatama was kind of just overkill because it basically just means that, like, there's not shit he can do to me. Hey, Shiny. You just missed me clapping Isamu. First time.
Congratulations. You stole my future?
Yeah, the thing about the reason of Musubi, which Isamu was championing, even if we can't create the world of Musubi, I'll strive to exist on my own, whether Isamu is dead or not. And that's the main thing, right? Like, his whole philosophy was essentially like, fuck it, people don't need other people. People can move on their own. I do not give a shit about other people. It's pretty much oh right, your Lunger straight up blocks Almond. I forgot about it. So yeah, basically, right. I was trying to finish my thought. Congrats on killing one of Demi-Fiend's bad friends. Yeah. So the thing about Isamu is that when we made it into the Vortex world, for all intents and purposes, basically, he wasn't able to do jack and shit at all. And functionally speaking, anything that he did manage to get done was mostly because we bailed him out of stuff. So for him to then go... I want a world where I don't have to rely on anybody for anything. As you might expect, is the height of fucking comedy, because you're basically like, the fuck do you mean? Like, the only reason why you have been able to get anything done is because you've had other people backing you up. So, literally, basically, his whole thing is mostly a what bullshit are you on, you fucking dickbag sort of thing. And that's kind of the point. Where it's like, basically for someone, or like a less pithy way of putting it, is you talk a lot of shit for someone who wasn't able to do anything on his own. And so that is kind of just like one of his failings in general as a person. And the game doesn't say it outright, but it hints at it very heavily just by sort of like the nature of the way that he acts and behaves, and the things that are sort of like underpinned by the way that the reason of Musubi works. Like, it's really just an excuse for him to be able to do whatever he wants without without people condemning him, basically. That's pretty much literally
Oh? That okay with you? Hmm?
That's pretty much all that there is to it. That's the only actual
Heyo! A present for you. Got it.
that's pretty much like the only real sort of logic behind any of what he's doing, is that he just wants to be able to like do the things, he wants to be able to do whatever he wants by virtue of the fact that like he wasn't strong enough to do anything on his own. So he's like, if I'm the one in charge, then clearly that will never happen. And it's like, dude, no, you don't got it like that. You don't. Alright, so let's reconstruct the team. So, party, summon. We're gonna want your Lunger for sure. Scott is maybe sort of a liability here, if only because like the next person I'm going to fight is going to go out of their way to absolutely try to punch my shit in. But let's throw in Kuhulin and hang on, just a second. Stats. If I really felt like it, I guess I could throw in Dekarabia, but Dekarabia has no spells or anything. So Dekarabia is about as useful as a screen door on a submarine right now. You know what? Because I feel like being bold anyway, I'm gonna throw Skyhawk in anyway, even though I shouldn't for this next fight. If I get fucked up, it's my own fault. I'm just gonna be real, so it's fine. Like if I get fucked up, it's on me. But might as well give it a shot. So yeah, basically speaking, the reason why I made Noah look so easy was two reasons. One is that, and honestly, if I'd been thinking about it, I might have even tried like a sack fusion when I did Atropos to get. Well, no, that would have been giving up a little bit too much utility, I think. But ideally, it would have been a thing where I could have gotten all 4 elemental spells onto Atropos, and then it's like, well, lol, Lamau, You can sense a strong power from the end of the hall.
I didn't imagine that we would meet here. Neither did I imagine that you would become this strong. But in your case, I should have expected the unexpected. Do you remember me?
I do.
Remember you. I am Thor. Our paths have not crossed since the fall of the mantra. It seems that you and I have different objectives in climbing this tower. As a follower of Yosuga, I must annihilate you. The world of Yosuga shall be built upon your lifeless body. Prepare to meet your doom.
Bring it. And this is why we have both Yulungar and the Demi-Fiend set up like this. Because now we can focus on bringing down his stats little by little, while Yulungar helps act as like a second magic shield, and we just fuck him up with Spiral Viper and magic.
Didn't expect this.
Alright. Here we go. Now it's getting serious. So even though he's hitting Skyhawk's weakness with Thunder, it sort of doesn't matter because we can just like do this shit basically. Just to make sure that he doesn't bite it.
You have grown strong.
Harukaja. Okay. No, he's serious. Oh, that's unfortunate. And even when it did hit, it wasn't enough. And I blocked that. It doesn't work on me, motherfucker. Haha. You better hope I don't get the spot. If I get the Spiral Viper, you're eating shit, dude. So, that 3 debilitates. So he has like minus. Well, he's compensating somewhat, but not quite enough. Nah, dude, you're about to get so cooked.
It would seem my journey ends here.
And he was barely worth shit anyway. Nah, wow. That's embarrassing. We don't need Media Rahan because we literally have prayer. It's literally better. We don't need it.
How can this be? My powers are no match for yours. Even so, our leader will certainly build A strong world of Yosuga. Even though I die here, Yosuga is... Yosuga is...
Okay, Rao, whatever. You defeated Thor. Yeah, we're gonna beat Thor with our own guy bolt, with our own gay bolt. Yeah. For anyone who's curious, I believe for anyone who's curious about it, I think the pronunciation is like Guy Boog, I think. I don't remember exactly. I unfortunately do not speak Gaelic, so I'm not entirely sure. Rather Gaelic, if I have that right. Alright, so we're gonna heal up there. Saving anyway because you never know. I am done being cocky about this on the way up. I would much rather be safe than sorry. We're just taking our time and being careful. Okay. So basically at this point we have like two bosses left. We have the last reason holder and then the final boss. So at this point now it's just a matter of like actually getting up to where the next reason holder is. Ah, damn it. Okay, here we go. Hey everybody, who's ready for our favorite thing? Teleporter mazes. Yay! Okay, let me pull up the guide because this is gonna get... Okay, so the game may pause a lot here because this is the part where I'm going to stop and basically be checking. I'm going to be checking like. Well, let me pull it up on my phone actually, because basically what's going to be happening is that for this next part, there's a bunch of teleporting stuff. There's a bunch of teleporting stuff, and it will agitate the hell out of me if I try to like just do it cold. So we're gonna pull up a guide. I'm gonna do it on my phone so that I have an easier time, like actually going through what I need to go through. Okay, blah 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 blah. It is if it is pick a path, but RNG that is a whole extra level player disrespect. No, like each spot, specific spots take you to specific places. So it's just that I'm like the guide will tell me which spot takes me where, basically. Okay, so we can minimize that. I've got this now. All right, you think of What's going on? I'm back here again? I'll never make the Lady Chiaki side at this rate. Let me check my map. Yeah, so basically at this point we need to basically just make sure that we don't like fuck up. What, listen? Yes. I'll give you some. Be sure you don't waste it. I got a chakra drop. Cool. Signs of change can be seen on Skahawk's. Oh, just one? Megami's design is fun too. Megami is her clan, basically, not her name. Megami is her clan, not her name. The name of each demon is the second thing. So she's a Megami, not the Megami. So she is the goddess Skahawk. Fury. Doesn't matter if you retaliate, that shit doesn't hurt me. Can't hurt me. Alright, let's see here. Okay, Rhonda. I forget if Rhonda is actually resistant to physical attacks or not. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, but weak to electric attacks. Okay, that's fine. Alright, there we go. Handled. Oh boy. Oh hey, it's our favorite friend Mott. Luckily for us, however, Mott is not as ridiculous as their boss form. So, did Mott ever? No, I got lucky and never got hit by Mott's drama. God damn it! I went the wrong way. I misread something. In the guide and went the wrong way. I got very lucky and I did not get hit by Mott's drama. I've got conflicting reports about whether or not Mott's drama is still even a thing in this particular game or not. When I say this particular game, I mean in the context of whether or not I mean in the context of whether or not they like fixed it. So to describe Mott's drama for y'all, because I know that there's some people who were not here when we fought Mott as a boss previously. Mott's drama is the Japanese name for basically a programming glitch that happens in SMT Nocturne, wherein the boss version of Mott, that demon in the coffin that we just fought a second ago, I mean, at this point, I don't need Boltstorm because I've got somebody else that knows it, so like I don't really need it. Again, there is never any benefit to saying that Masakados shouldn't act violently within you. Let it, because it can't curse you. So, if you got the Masakados Magatama and you have it ingested, there's no reason not to let it go wild when it starts to go wild. Just let it do that, and you're fine. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, so I'm over here now. So let's try this again. I do want to switch. I have to switch back to the Kailash Magatama right before I level up, just to make sure that I can skip the next skill on Kailash, and then I can continue on with business as usual. Handled. So yeah, Kuhulin is up next for a level. And I think at this point Kuhulin has learned all the things that he's going to learn. But I'm not entirely certain. Okay, so we have... Yeah, this should be the right one now, I think. Yeah, here we go. When the choices are either good or interesting, it sounds like two good choices. Yeah. And then we want to turn here, I think, right? Here, do this, and then do this. It should be this one. Okay. Yeah, that looks correct. And then we want to step onto that corner up there. Fuck. Oh, I jumped for a second. I thought I got that one. Okay. So. Yeah, that's fine. So basically, I can't physically hit them at all. If I try to physically hit any of these Ranga, I get shat on. But yeah, so basically I have to pass because it's a deadlock basically. If I were to keep trying to just like physically swing at the Ranga, like literally all that would happen is just with the Demi King especially, you just keep going back and forth like that until the heat death of the universe. So no point. Okay, cool. Ganesha got a level up. Sure, what's up, bud? Prove my loyalty to you. Take it. You received this poison. Okay, now Kukulin learned attack all. Guillotine, Sukaja, Jamon, Taunt. I mean, I'll keep Taunt at some point just because I can stack Taunt with Debilitate to like knock them down a little bit more. Nullifying Curse attacks is still good. I don't use Charisma, so I don't think I need it. Fuck it. Okay, so we've stepped over there. Okay. We started there. I need to head downward over here and step to this one. Okay, good. And then we've now wound up over here, I think. Okay, and then we have... Hang on. Because I think I saw something about a shortcut. Let me... Okay. Jump on top of a row of blocks and push shit down the side. Okay, good. So the reason why I want to do this is so that now, right, we have a clear shot. We don't have to now we never have to do this puzzle again. Me, I'm doing a personal budget with you for January. Nice. I should actually look up what Asfelger is weak to, because I keep ignoring its weaknesses and just like pounding the crap out of it. It's like, that's not helpful. I should be using my brain a little bit. Okay, right, it's weak to fire. That makes sense. Doesn't matter, because I block it. Doesn't mean shit. Yeah, fuck. So yeah, like having the Masakato's Magatama is kind of overkill. But by the same token, playing fair in an RPG is for chumps. As a general personal rule of thumb, no. Like, if you like, there are people who. Sorry, I gotta get on my Dark Souls high horse for a second to take some shots because I have to. There are people who like play Dark Souls and will say things like, "You shouldn't use summons because they made the game too easy," or people who play Pokemon and go, "Why is it that the experience shares in the newer games apply to all my Pokemon at once? You shouldn't use experience shares. They're for suckers, etc." Right? Like, this is maidenless behavior, first of all, to be entirely upfront about it. But also, the thing about, especially with SMT games, this is the important thing that I think is kind of critical to point out. SMT games are, by reputation and also partially just kind of like by nature of the way that they are, SMT games are here to just like fuck your shit. It's just kind of what it is. Like, as a point of pride, SMT games, generally speaking, are absolutely fine with stacking the deck against you and making your life fucking miserable if you do not, exactly what Sid said. Unless you're doing the absolute most, this game will beat the fuck out of you. The reason, I said this before, but like the reason why I made Noah basically look like a chump is because I went out of my way to make sure that I was as prepared as I could be going into the Noah fight. Like, literally, once I had a Chopos ready, right? And it's like, oh, I have 3 elements I can hit now out of the 4 that I need to make sure I can actually do damage to Noah. Okay, cool. Like, I'm not ashamed of that. Like, not even a little bit. Because, like, the alternative would have been Noah's, like, literally sitting here baking my ass every turn with barrier change stuff and multi-hit spells and everything. And it's like, why do that? The answer is, for me in my case, right? I'm like, okay, fuck it. I have a Yerlunger. I've got the Masakado's Magatama. I might as well use both of those. Make my main character invincible to basically anything that Noah's going to do to me, right? Like, I don't give a fuck. Just make Noah have to eat blocks for at least half of what I have, right? And then for the other half, between Debilitate and not overstacking on Sukukaja buffs, right? Noah will miss most of the time, and if he does hit, he won't do that much damage. So yeah, it is like Final Fantasy bosses. Like, basically, SMT, like, SMT games, I saw Kagutsuchi from the path straight up north. Goddamn arrogant disco ball. Lady Chiaki's much more elegant than you. Something like that, anyway. Okay. So, we're just gonna make a nice little zigzag pattern. Oh. Cool. Damage floors. Okay, Chiaki. Okay, Chiaki. You really didn't have to do all of this, but that's fine. Well. Ah, fuck. You absorbed. Okay, so, Mata over here reflects physical attacks. So that's why that went horribly. And right now, they're also still reflecting physical attacks. So fuck it. Alright, they both block light. This is fine. Okay, before I do anything really silly, I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna fix our faces. Yeah, this is fine. Like, I can literally just like single target down stuff, and if that's the case, like, it's not that serious. Okay, so Skyhawk is almost dead, but Sure, Scott Hawk, get a beat. It's fine. I have like a ton of. I've got like a couple left anyway. So I can't just like. I can't pop Mana in the face with that, but that's fine. There we are. Okay, 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 alright, alright. Okay, they both, two that reflect physical. You're cute, I get it. You're funny. You're hitting with the haha funny moments now. I get it. You're not just gonna deadly fury your way through the whole thing. Except I have two people that know Mazandine, so, and I've got Hulk Storm, so like, I get it. Like, you think you're being funny, but like, I could literally just like do this. Yeah, see. So it's funny because they'll put the physical reflecting demons in specifically so that like you can't they'll put the physical reflecting demons in specifically so that you can't just like so that you can't like chump it out, which is fair. But also like if you got magic on your other party member, like at this point, this is not so much like a, oh, wow, you all have defeated me, in as much as it's like, okay, then I'm just going to use Spiral Viper on the enemies that aren't, like, immune to this, to, like, physical attacks, and we're good. Like, so, it's cute, but, like, you're not going to stop me either. Like, I have to work a little harder now to, like, actually get rid of these nerds, but it's not... But it's really, like, not that difficult. It's not. Like, I know that y'all thought you were doing something here, but you're not. Not really. Also, because I've got more money than God, I've got a bunch of chakra drops. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, the point mostly that they were aiming for was attrition. Straightforward path to a hole. Okay. They're not there. Okay, so we're coming back. Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to get over the damage floors mostly, so that I wasn't getting stopped. Alright, so we fall in here. Alright, let me listen carefully to what this is saying. But don't head right. Okay, so there's a really good item somewhere around this part of it. Okay, so the elevator will take you to there, but don't head right. Is what they said. So I was here, I landed here, and they said don't head to the right, which could mean any number of things. I'm assuming that they mean over this way. Okay, there we go. Turn around and head straight front of you. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We're back in this. All right. Yeah, you're cut. Okay, cool. Okay, step through this door. Whoops, I meant to use Miss Undyne. Okay, Ma, you think you're so cool. Okay, Ma blocks light. That's fine. Anyway. Alright, Samarakarm is going to be useful for something. So, honestly, Boltstorm will do for Zeodyne, because worst comes to worst, we have we already have Zeodyne on a Chokos, so it should be fine. Nah, that's not useful to us then. We're going over here. But yeah, having more revival options is always good. And your Lunger basically doing double duty as like as basically like a magic tank is always useful. Alright. And fuck y'all, Deadly Fury. Meanwhile, Kuhalin out here with a casual, like, lull, attack all, lull. Alright, let's see. Alright. Kill Kushinada. Yeah, I gotta do something with Kushinada because she's just eating up space at this point. Okay. Okay, cool. We've got a small terminal. So we're gonna wrap around up to here. Cool. Alright. this mannequin here. Do you know? No. There's an incredible treasure hidden in this tower that can manipulate life itself. After climbing steep paths, falling, scraping your knees, cursing, and getting to the brink of despair, you may just end up finding it. I know what it is. I went to go look it up. It's a 50-50 on whether or not I want to go get it, but basically, the item that's being talked about here is basically an infinite balm of rising. So, revival bead is the low tier revival item that basically just like restores a demon to incredibly low HP. A balm of rising is a full revive. The item that this mannequin is talking about is basically an infinite use version of that. So I think I may divert to get it, and then we'll go from there. So on this floor, we want to get to that platform with this Dominion demon first and foremost. Okay, I gotta switch to Kailash like right now. I have to switch to Kailash right now, and I have to be careful because. Oh. Hang on, where did I wind up? Oh. Okay. Hold on a second. Give me a second, y'all. It got fucked up. Hang on, Neil. I gotta figure out where I am. I got fucked up and I fell down somewhere. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, so I want to head north and then east. Okay. See, I would have gotten fucked up and gone through that door, and I would have been absolutely shat on. I did switch to Kailash, right? Yeah, I did, I think, because I took damage. So we want I still gotta keep raising my vitality. Petrikarn. No, I don't need that shit. No. Okay, mana aid. Might raises critical hit rate, which. And Scott Hawk's not a physical attacker anyway, and spells don't crit in this game. So, I think we're good without it. Scott Hawk wants to talk to you. Will I listen? Yes. This is for all your efforts. I got a Dekaja Rock. Okay, so Scott Hawk can't. So Scott Hawk can't evolve just yet. I've learned all of her skills, but basically, if it means that she's not changing now, it means that I don't have the level threshold yet. So Magatama, we're going to switch back over to Masakados. I'm basically like free vitality off from enough base vitality for Masakados to basically just kick so much ass. So, just get a flow ball because I'm not trying to do this right now. Okay, so 431 on this. Okay. Okay, so that. Okay, here we are here. Okay. So that's my fault. I got tricked. Okay, so let me think about this very carefully. Okay, so you want to head right and open up the invisible path. Okay, cool. So I need to actually pay attention to what I'm doing for a second. So if I focus face for a minute, it's because I'm like trying to do that. Also, Cosmo, thank you for the alert. Deeply appreciate it. Gotcha. Alright, Kuhan. This is quite becoming of you. I got a jade. That's nice. Let's see. Let's use. Alright. Mana aid, I believe, is slight MP recovery after that. So it's not as good as Oh, I have 2 vitality incenses, so I can wait a little bit and then drop one on now, and then that's basically near perfect vitality for him. So that's good. Let's see. Okay, so. Okay, so. I need to look at another map real quick because I'm not trying to get fucking found out right now. Head to the left edge to create another platform that takes you to the center. Alright, I should probably pull Colin out. Right now he's not doing a bunch. So party, return to stock, Colin, summon a troopers. Alright, cool. So here's the trap. Please don't be a trap. Oof. It isn't the Denny. I'm surprised you have the nerve to even see us. Lady Chiaki is up ahead. Yosuga shall take that stone you have in your hands, as well as your life. Yeah. Okay. Damn, lucky 7s for damage. Alright, let's see. Non-dying. Yeah, it doesn't work on me. It's cute that you tried it. There we go. Get fucked. Alright. Okay. That Grim Hikala over there still reflects physical damage. So just gotta take my time, take it easy. Okay. Oh. Huh. Okay, hold on a second. This is maybe about as clear as mud. Okay. You know what? Let's do it this way. Google it real quick. All right. This is the one time I'm gonna switch back to game 8 for this thing because what's the directions? Yeah, the game 8 guide for this is like Soul Winter. Which can help you. No, I don't want to hear somebody talking for this thing. Just show me the thing and don't talk. Okay. Okay. So that's the first thing I need to do. Oh, got it. Yeah, like I don't videos where people are talking at me, like they get on my nerves, makes my skin itch. Like, no, if I wanted to know that, like I don't feel like fighting you. Shut up. Okay. Yeah. I was looking for videos and then people were like talking a bunch. Like there were videos coming up with like, yeah, people are talking, explaining this how you get. So I was like, shh. I need you to talk. I just need to show you. I just need you to show me where the thing is. I do not care about this about the thing that you are letting me know. I just would like to. Okay, excellent. I don't feel like fighting, so fuck off. Alright. I got it backwards, so this is where we need to go for this part. Alright. Oh. I'm a doofus. Okay. Okay. Yeah, now you're thinking like maybe on some blah blah blah. Basically speaking, I can't hit these dudes with magic, or if I hit them with magic, then basically what happens is they recover, and or they block it and nothing happens, basically. So rather than do that, like I'm literally just going to like beat the piss out of them the old-fashioned way. Got him good, so it's fine. And even if they were to hit me, it doesn't work because again, Masakato's Makatama. Like I said, I'm not completely invincible. There are still literally very many ways for me to beat this horribly and get my shit absolutely pushed in if I'm not careful. But at this point, I kind of have to throw. In terms of like what could actually kill me, almighty spells and otherwise like throwing in other ways basically are the only ways that I die at this point. Okay, so you step directly forward and you... Alright. Okay, so... Alright. Okay, so here is where we start getting froggy. So, turn north. I gotta make sure that I... Oh, hang on. This is not... I gotta make sure I don't fuck this up. Because basically speaking, this looks like a regular floor, but at any given point, if I fuck up and I step in the wrong spot, I fall. And I have to do this all over again. So, I'm watching a video that shows you exactly how to align yourself, and then I'm counting the blocks on the floor to help guide me. Okay, so yeah, we want to make sure that we're aligned north and facing north. 1, 2, and we stop right in front of... Okay. Or have they shrunken this a little bit? Okay, either way, I'm gonna step right here. I'm just going by the visuals of what this thing is suggesting. Okay. Okay, so I need a float ball. Alright. Okay, so we walk along those chap tiles and then to the wall. Okay, so along the chap tiles. Okay. Where do we go from here? Okay. So out to the left. And then forward and around along the chap tiles. Okay. So basically speaking, I'm using a video and counting the floor blocks to make sure that I don't mess up and overstep. And if you're wondering why I'm going through all this trouble, it is literally for an infinite use. It's for an infinite use revival item that will always revive the selected demon to full health. So, do I need it? Strictly speaking, no. Do I want it just so that I can like take another flying laugh at the difficulty curve of this game? Yes. But this floor is basically entirely full of trap pits. So if I fuck up, I'm gonna have to start over. So that's why I'm like in full focus face mode and like going back and forth and making sure that I'm only stepping exactly where I'm supposed to step and nowhere else. So this is gonna take a minute, but the reward is worth it. So I know this is like a safe spot right here. So let's take a second. Okay, so we have this. I I think we want to step to the wall after this point. So down 1, over to the wall, along the wall to that point, that we're parallel to the next. We're standing next to the next set of trap tiles, so like this. I'm gonna have to use another float ball in a second. I should have bought more when I was down on the main terminal floor. I can always go back down because once I get this, then I can literally just kind of straight shoot my way mostly back up if I have to. Fury. Zondyne. Okay, very, very good. All right. Okay, so we're here. Where's the next step? Okay. Walk along those trap tiles and then step. Okay, I think I see what's happening here. So literally the trap tiles are kind of like your... You want to walk along them in order to make sure that you're not getting your shit pushed in. Okay, so... Alright, let me back this up a little bit because I need to see how they line themselves up. I lost track of it. So, okay, I need to be here. Check each one. Okay, so... Turn around, right? Yep, feet landed gently on the ground, give us the rest of this. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna head straight over. Okay, so this is pretty much literally the trick. So pretty much this entire floor, the trick more or less is that they want you to walk along and line up with the they want you to walk along with and line up on the damage tiles as your guide for making sure you don't like fuck up and fall over that way. Alright. Okay, he landed gently on the ground. Alright, that's fine. I just need to use another float ball. Full spell. Okay. So this one. Okay. So we head straight to the middle and then over. Okay. Alright, and I think this is the spot. Looks like a dead end over here, but you fall down here, step into a warp, and then it should be in the middle. Alright. So, fall down here, step over here to a warp, and then in the middle of all this, we got a sword. And now I don't have to worry about revival beads or bombs of rising or anything like that. Handle. Done deal. This is infinite use. We literally do not have to give a shit. Doesn't matter. Everything is fine now. Alright. Now the only thing is that I need to find the only thing is that I need to sort out where I am on floor 418 and then walk my way back. Over to everything else. Okay, I see. So we want to take the one on the left over here. We want to take the left pathway and the thing that takes us up. Fuck you, Deadly Fury. But yeah, okay, focus face can come off now. I had to just back in for a second just to make sure that I had to just jack in for a second to make sure that I didn't fuck up. I meant to use Yoda. You can't. I just had to jack in there for a second to make sure that I didn't get us all killed or fuck it all up by dropping. But I see pretty much the way that they set that up. Now that I'm looking at it, they very deliberately made it so that if you want to get to it, basically the thing that you do is basically the setup that they made there, such as it is that you have to, for all intents and purposes, walk along the damage paths in order to you have to walk along the damage paths in order to get to cool. So I can just take the one-way terminal down again. Now we're good. We're good. I'm gonna just go down to the floor. I'm gonna use the small terminal here to go down, save, and heal up, and then I can just I can skip most of the bullshit that I did to get up here and just get back on the main path relatively quickly. Okay, sorry y'all. I was focus facing, so I couldn't see the comments until now. This sounds like something that would make me rage quit for 4 months at a time. If you did it cold, absolutely. If you did it cold, absolutely. But once you know that the trick is mostly that you have to walk along mostly where the damage tiles are, that is pretty much how you deal with it. We're gonna come to the junk shop. I'm gonna buy. I don't need revival beads anymore. I don't give a shit. I don't need them. Why? Doesn't matter.
Oh.
So I'm gonna stock up on chakra drops instead.
That okay with you? Hmm? Oh? That okay with you?
I also want a bunch of light balls and float balls just in case.
Oh?
I run into any other. I think at this point I probably don't need this many. But,
That okay with you?
At this point I have so much vodka, it doesn't really fucking matter. It's whatever. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is fine.
Heyo! A present for you. Got it.
Alright. I'm gonna do a save over here, and then we're gonna make our way back up, because we got about... I think I can maybe beat this game in an hour and a half. Because at this point, basically speaking, for all intents and purposes, we literally have to fight two more people, that's it. We need to deal with... we gotta fight Chiaki, and then we have to fight the final boss, and then that's pretty much it. So, at this point, now that I've opened up that shortcut, literally all I really need to do is come back up. To where I left off. Alright, the other reason that I saved, I think I got stuck here and it burned me out when I tried this back on PS2. Also, the PS2 version's harder. There's also that to consider. Well, harder in the sense that, getting to this point in the game is harder in the PS2 version, just because you have to spend a lot more time, dodging, bullshit like the fiends and all that other stuff. So, understandable is what I'm saying. In this case, I not only did this with a guide, but I'm not playing the international version, which basically means that I didn't have to fight the queens or anything like that. Okay. Y'all are just. This is a lot. Y'all gotta relax. Like, for real. Like, please. It doesn't work. For as much as I love JRPGs, I think I get burned out when you get to the grinding point. Also, the thing about the HD remaster is that it's cheap paid DLC, but you can buy DLC that literally lets you go to a spot where you can like just knock out moderately difficult enemies past a certain point in the game for grimoires that just basically give you free level ups. So besides all of that, like mostly HDR, what I'm mostly saying is that HDR is mostly more fair than the original releases, mostly. At least by my general experience, based on what I know and understand, is what I should say. Okay, we're good? We're Gucci now, right? Alright. Not that I don't appreciate the experience in the Maka, but yeah, Elect Boost is all yours. I love that. I remember when the hardcore SMT friends whine about that DLC too. Yeah, they're suckers and they're losers and they're being crybabies about it. And that's on them. I don't feel like fighting them. That's two people that resist physical in the middle or on the sides there, and that's kind of like whatever. I'm not in the mood for that. I think it was Awakening that gave me a money and XP DLC, and that helped me dive into the game so much more, and it felt great. Yeah. Okay. So now we just do the funny little. We're gonna just do the funny little Z shake down this way. Oh right, it's dark in here, which means I have to actually use a light ball in here because if I don't, I'll fuck up and go down the wrong pathway and get really pissed off. So let's do that. Yep. I could have done it in the dark and it would have been fine in theory, but all it would have taken me is like one wrong turn, and then I would have been like saying angrily a lot. SMT is a great series, but the way its fans complain about the game, we're seeing QOL features reminds me of how the hardcore Soulsborne fans act. Yeah, like this is why I said, and Sin also kind of like alluded to this before, right? Ah, fuck! This is the wrong one. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going, and I think I got us fucked up. So, hold on. Okay, hold on. I wasn't paying attention to where we were going. I got us fucked up. Okay. This is the save terminal right off of that side. Okay. I have no idea where this elevator is going to take us, but I'm going to see if it's somewhere useful. Probably not, and I'm going to have to go back downstairs and go the other way. The top floor is up ahead. Ah, damn it! Nope, this is plot. That's why. Alright. Yeah. I'm screaming, crying, throwing up. This is the plot elevator up here. Okay, so then if that's the plot elevator... Alright, which way takes us back down? Because both of those are one-way doors. Okay. Shit. Alright. It's always something. I should have just done. Hang on. Let me not be silly. I can literally just come back over to the S terminal and return and then do it again. I'm so silly. I was about to like stress out for no reason. But it's like I gotta walk around and figure out like I could just use the S terminal and turn back. Sometimes I don't think about these things and I get really stressed out for no reason. Silly me. That said, I am annoyed enough to like want to take it out on these motherfuckers, so let's do that. Okay, cool. Matza race. Next. Okay, cool. No. Anyway. Yeah, I'm so silly. I was stressing out when I was like, I can literally just do a return to the tower, to Kagutsuchi 3, and then walk back up and then do it again. Okay, so this time I just gotta focus on what I'm doing and not get distracted. Okay, so light ball still even in effect. It's not gonna click in yet. No, like come on, y'all, we're not doing that. All right. Yeah. Blah blah blah. All right. This way. This way. Okay. So if I concentrate on what I'm doing and I don't fuck up and step somewhere where I'm not supposed to, it should be fine. But yeah, the thing I was going to say is that this came up earlier in the conversation, like earlier in the stream, where I was like, if you play SMT Nocturne fair, then you're a sucker. You shouldn't. You should tease this game as much as you can. There is literally no reason to play SMT Nocturne, or any SMT game really, without the intent of cheesing it as much as possible. Like, just do it. There's no reason why you shouldn't. No, we don't want to use the plot elevator yet. Because, like they said just a second ago... Oh, I went too far down, that's why. So like they said just a second ago, you need to have all 3 stones in order to go up the plot elevator. We don't. Or rather, the expectation is that if you're going to reach Kagutsuchi itself, you need to have all 3 stones, and we don't have it yet. So, literally the last one, we have to go punch the fuck out of Chiaki to go get it. So that's why I was like, we don't want to be here yet. Okay, yeah, I went too far. And it's over here we want. But yeah, like... So I want to drop down here. Okay. Okay, give me a second. I gotta just make sure that I don't fuck this up. I'm pretty sure the reason why that path is empty is because literally, it's literally you're not supposed to go there. Yeah, it's literally like a teleport. It's literally a teleporter, so don't go that way. Go the other way. Okay. Turn south. Turn south, Sean. Turn south. Turn south and go south. Turn south and go south. Good. Okay. Sorry, I had to like drill that into my brain for a second so I would fuck up and go the wrong way. Alright, Deadly Fury. Yeah, fuck off. Alright. Fire repel. Nope, don't want it. So yeah, again, there is never anything wrong with just letting Masakados react, because Masakados can't curse you. If you got the Masakados Magatama, just let it react. Whenever it's getting froggy, just let it. Full heal for the party. Easy clap. There are only very specific Magatama that can curse you to begin with, so there's that to keep in mind also. So with the Magatama that can't curse you, letting them react within you is fine. Masakados not only can't, but its effect is always a full heal. So, why not? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so here we are back at the second S turn. So I just like dropping saves off where I can, because you never know what will happen in a given fight, and it's just important to just keep on top of that shit. You never know. You just never know. You just never know. So it's always good. As much as I talk about, cheese the fuck out of Nocturne, etc., which you should do. Don't feel ashamed about that at all. You should absolutely cheese the hell out of this game. There are still strategies wherein, even when you cheese it as hard as you can, you'll still get clapped. So cool. Thank you for the Maka. There we go. Taken care of. Alright. Nah, and at this point, Yolunga, you got Elect Boost, Spire Charm. Nah, you don't need Wind Cutter. That's you're not that guy, and it's fine. You don't need it. Okay. So now, at this point, to actually get to where Chiaki is, rather than going back over to that door, we're just gonna cross back over, go back over where that angel is sitting, then go up the elevator there. And then that's Chiaki. So we come over here. We already talked to that Dominion over there. The angel is talking all that hella shit. It's whatever. Alright, yeah, I'm not in the mood to fight. I just wanna get to where Chiaki is and go punch the fuck out of her. Alright. So we ride up this elevator. Oh, okay. That's really kind of them, actually. This is exceedingly kind of them. I was not expecting this. Alright, we're gonna put it here. Alright. It's go time. Okay, so let me see here. I'm gonna take a look and I gotta look at my party. I gotta look at my stats real quick, because there's some resistances I need to be aware of here. Okay, no. Of the people who are actually in my party, okay, Yolunga is weak to ailments. Um. Okay, I gotta think about this here. Okay. So, curse type move in the original version, but Maniacs and Chronicle have it as a dark type. The only problem here is that I don't know if this means that I don't know what to expect as far as like the fight in Chronicle. Mostly because, or in the HD remaster, because I'm not playing either the Maniacs or Chronicle version. So this means I don't know for sure if your Lunger is going to be vulnerable to this or not. So I could either get horribly fucked up in a minute, or something else could happen. I don't know. We're just gonna have to make it rock. Let's Millie rock it. Sense a strong power from behind the door. Will you enter? Let's do it. Exactly. I watched an SMT fan named Sly, aka Gray Fox, who's played these games for a year, and guess what? He chooses those games. If the game gives you the tools to choose, why not use them? Exactly. Like, if you're doing a challenge run, then obviously not necessarily. But like, even with a challenge run, there may be certain aspects where it's like, yeah, it's either cheese or die. And y'all saw I nearly got myself killed in a random encounter in this game. Like, so yes, cheesing is on the menu.
You have done well to make it here. Therefore, I will do you the honor of fighting to my fullest ability. Our friendship dies here. We are adversaries, each upholding our own reason and contending for creation. As fate would have it, we are both beyond shedding tears. We need not hesitate to fight each other. So, let us now decide who is truly superior. Challenge me with all your might.
You fucking know it. Let's go. About your friendship, I'd say the friendship died a long time ago, Chiaki. Yeah. I also want to point out that Chiaki, of the 3 Reason bosses that we have fought, he is the only one who is immediately playing the Reason boss battle theme right out the gate. So when she said, no, actually, let's fucking go, straight up, yeah, she's the only one that I think actually means it. Okay, so Scott Hawk is gonna be fine. Scott Hawk is like, so I know for a fact Scott Hawk is immune to it. I know I. So Bale's Bane, if it works, will do a thing where the target is turned into a fly, and if they're turned into a fly, basically they become fucking useless. That crit was real crispy though, I'll tell you that. So yeah, the main thing with Debilitate is that it drops. Okay, so your Lunger is still weak to light, which means that probably Dark and Curse will probably fuck it up immensely, actually. So I may need to watch out for that. that could become a problem. Alright. Spiral Viper. Wind Cutter. I think I'm gonna hold it right here. If I push any harder with the Makakajas, we could wind up in a situation. Fuck it. Let's do prayer. I don't care. Yeah, that's hilarious. Everybody blocks light. Focus. Alright. At this point, I'm three levels of magic buff in, so now it's time to just like kick her shit in the old-fashioned way. Lol, Spiral Viper.
You are indeed worthy. I will fight you with my all, and our fates shall be revealed.
Okay. What? You did what? Excuse me. You what? You. Okay. So let's get rid of Ose first. Okay, we're getting rid of Ose. That's just that. That's just what that is. Fuck it. And this is why we're getting rid of Ose first. Doesn't work on Skyhawk. Okay, cool. That's fine. I'm only using a Mediarahan because, oh good, you got shot. Get fucked. Hey, guess what's gonna happen to you now, you absolute piece of shit? Guess what? Guess what? Damn, you're still not dead. Yeah, Bale's Bane is no joke. Yeah, like basically, if you get turned into a fly with Bale's Bane, you eat immense amounts of shit in this fight. So Skyhawk being immune to it happened to be a happy accident, basically, but we'll fucking take that. I really would like you to die, because that Dragon Eye shit is no joke. I don't care, because I'm not hitting her. Okay, now I care. Okay. Like now y'all are getting on my nerves. Okay. Okay, get fucked. Alright, that's taken care of. We're getting the debilitate started back up again, actually, by the way. Like, y'all are not cute. You're not getting away with it. So yeah, Almighty is basically the only thing. So yeah, if she's casting Almighty spells, that's literally the only thing I need to worry about at this point. So I'm just gonna keep our HP topped up. Just better safe than sorry. I'm gonna throw another debilitate just so that we keep getting them weak. Let's see. Spiral Viper again. Yeah, good. Like, haha, good job, nerd. Like, that hurts like one person. Get fucked. Spiral Viper. Okay, good. You dealt with now. Alright. Go down to Sukikaja. Go down to Makakaja. We gotta start getting rebuffed, basically. Pass so that now we can get focus in. Alright, Beast Eye. Okay. Good job, you wasted both your press turns. Get fucked. Spiral Viper. Beast Eye. Alright. At least it's not Dragon's Eye. Alright, Bale's Bane. Okay. The debilitates probably help with that. You're fine, Yodlinger. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. You're fine. Spiral Viper. Alright, what we got here? A Great Chakra is probably a little bit too excessive, I think. Your Lunger needs this, and then Skyhawk needs the other one. Yeah. Alright. No, don't talk. Oh god, I would have been screaming. Imagine wasting the only turn that I can use items on talking. I'd be throwing up. It'd be horrible. Alright, cool. You got that sorted out. Okay. Fuck you, eat another debilitate, just because I said so. It's funnier this way. Alright. Beast Eye. Megidola. So yeah, basically at this point, literally, this stuff is the only thing you have to worry about. But with like she's got like what, 3 debilitates on her, so at this point, like, it just doesn't do shit. So basically, at this point, literally, it's just we blast the fuck out of her with magic until she falls. Oh yeah, she's hurting now though. Spiral Viper. Yep, cooked. Ooh, Ganesha got a level up. Sure, Ganesha. What do you want? Prove my loyalty. Take it. I got a sapphire. I'll take that. Skyhawk wants to talk to me. I'll listen. Sure, what's up? I'll give you some. Be sure you don't waste it. I got a chocolate drop. Alright, we got it. It's evolution time. Let's go. Skyhawk Digivolve to Scotty. I'm Scotty of the Lady Clan, at your service.
Your strength was superior to mine. Why? Why won't you accept Yosuga when you possess such strength?
Because a world where the strong are the only ones to survive at the expense of everyone else is meaningless to me. I obtained the Heaven Stone. Yeah, like a world where only the strong survive is meaningless to me. Like what point is there in a world like that? Let's take a look at Scotty. So yeah, Scotty nulls Force, Light, and Curse attacks and is weak to Elect attacks. But at this point, that's fine. Because basically at this point, literally the only thing that could make Scotty better is that if she picks up Force Boost at some point, I would probably get rid of like Makajaman and literally just throw down Force Boost. Maybe her ideals would have been more agreeable if she didn't commit a massacre against a group of innocent people. Yeah, there's that too. Absolutely. Alright, y'all. It's go time. Yeah, Scotty's magic is... Yeah. And demons have very slow stat growth, so their base stats are very important. In the sense of, like, if you don't want to spend a bunch of time having to, like, do other prep, like, them being relatively set up is very important. Alright. Because magic does technically fall off a bit at this point in the game, technically speaking, but it's still useful in its way. I'm really, really tempted to grind out a bit and get Freikugel. I really want to. Oh, cool. The elevator... Oh, cool. That dropped us right here. Alright, I want to take one last look at the map up ahead and make sure that I'm not, like, walking into some bullshit. I want to make sure that okay. $600. Okay, got it. All right, let's just go. All right, this is it. This is the very, very peak of Kagutsuchi. There are no enemies on this floor. And this is an S terminal. This is the last save point in the game. So that said, let me see, what level am I at right now? Level 79. And I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have any more, let's see. Stats. Yeah, my vitality at 30. I might as well use those last two vitality incenses, but alright. Ponder. I would like to get, like, Frykugel would be really nice to have, but I don't think I strictly need it. With as much damage as I'm putting out, I don't think I need Frykugel, and I'd have to, like, stop and grind out a couple of battles in order to actually be able to get it at this point. And I don't know if I want to, like, put us off schedule just for that. That feels like it's going too hard. I wanted to sweat, but I didn't want to sweat that much. So I think I'm going to pass up on Frykugel for right now, only because I'm not going to have enough to have gotten it. So, okay, I'm just going to put everybody up to max health. I'm going to make my last save of this run here, and then we're just going to go, punch Kagutsuchi in the dick. It's what's going to happen. Whether or not I get cooked or not is an entirely different thing. Okay. Cool. Alright. This is an actually, it turns out that this guide answers one of the major questions I had about finishing this game, which is good. So, assuming that this guide is not lying to me, here's some very good news for people. If you choose to play SMT Nocturne HD Remaster, and you do not initially get either the Maniacs or Chronicle DLC, which is what turns it into the version of the game that was... Well, Maniacs turns it into the version of the game with Dante in it. Chronicle turns it into the version of the game with Rido. But both of those versions have the extra content that was added from overseas. It's just that Maniacs is the Dante version, Chronicle is the Rido version. So, it looks like, assuming that I'm not being lied to, even though I finished this game on the normal I'm gonna finish on the normal version of this. Which stone will you offer? Earth over here. Nether over here. So yeah, basically all the New Game Plus stuff that does carry over can be carried over into a Maniacs or not or Chronicle run of the game, even if you didn't start with that one. Off the Heavenstone last. This is good for me because it means that I can like bring over the compendium that I do have into the next run of this game that I do, which would be probably the Maniacs version.
You have proven yourself worthy.
Okay, well I'm gonna actually make the last save now because it means I don't have to reinsert these. So yeah, this is it, right? As a reminder to people who may be thinking about playing this later, this game has 5 endings. If you're not playing either, Maniacs or Chronicle versions, this game has only 5 endings. 1 for each of the reasons. The demon ending, which is caused by rejecting all reasons and being afraid of what's coming next, and the ending that I'm going for, the freedom ending, which you get by that ending by rejecting all reasons and then being unafraid of what comes next, basically. Will I go to Kagutsuchi? Yeah, here we go. And this fucking disco ball.
How can you be the one standing before me? For what purpose have you been chosen? You, with a heart that follows no rule. The bearer of unnamed reason. Your heart longs for the kingdom of freedom. A world that has no set future. Will you disregard the world's past sins to pursue such an idea?
Yes.
The great will once granted the world freedom in hopes that it would evolve to a new level. However, it was that freedom which gave rise to evil, brought darkness, and led the world to destruction. Freedom is the seed of disaster. Its sole fruit is ruin.
Yabati.
Allow the world to be doomed to failure.
And don't.
That power was meant for one who sought the world's rebirth, upholding a worthy reason. But you have become a slave of freedom. Like that fallen angel. Begone, demon. My light, searing with anger, shall wipe you from existence.
So Kagutsuchi's speech is different if you come representing one of the other reasons. It is like notably different if you come actually supporting one of the other reasons. I believe in you. Thank you. Oh. Huh. The moon phases are actually counting up as we keep going. Huh. Look at that. So, there is a mechanic that is not explicitly brought up in this particular point in the fight, which is that Kagutsuchi takes less damage, fuller moon phases, and takes more at lesser ones. Okay. We do have to worry about that. So, Vast Light. If you are not going out of your way to make sure that Kagutsuchi is debuffed as you're going, if you get punched in the face by Vast Light at the wrong time, that's a wipe. Like straight up, it's a wipe. You get fucked. It's almighty damage. That's incredibly strong. But yeah, as you can see, Kagutsuchi takes immense damage at lower moon phases. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be hitting it at all, but it means that you want to save like your hardest hitting stuff for when it's at either when it's closer to a new moon. Huh. It looks a little shaky. You're not looking so good there, buddy. Okay. Phase 2. So at this point, we don't have to worry anymore about the we don't need look at that satisfied face, right? Yeah. So at this point we don't have to worry about like the damage phase thing. Now at this point it's all about we gotta start taking chunks out of this nerd, basically. Like, basically at this point now, he's always taking normal damage. I assume it's just DPS base, kind of, sorta. Basically, at this point, we just need to make sure that we have debuffed him as much as we can. Because what happens is, whenever you hear him speak, whenever you hear Kagutsuchi speak, right? That means that the next thing coming afterward is going to be infinite light again, basically. Okay, good. We're limited on infinite light. That. Yeah. So if you don't debuff Kagutsuchi by the time it has infinite light up and you're not at full health on the turn where he indicates to you that he's gonna like fry you with it, you get fucked. So do not, under any circumstances, push your luck. So now at this point, basically we can lay in with like Bolt Storm and all this other shit. So yeah, Kagutsuchi will warn you by saying something to you before he gets ready to push your shit in. So this is your turn to make sure that you're healed up and all that other stuff. In our case, we're good. So I'm just gonna use the extra time to like lay in a couple extra hits just to be a dick. And throw in the Spiral Viper on top of that. Eat shit. Alright. Infinite Light comes again. We should be okay, though. Okay. We have an ad break, and I don't want to skip any part of this fight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the restroom while the ads are going, and then when we come back, we're going to keep going. So, be back in a bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and action.
Henshi!
To the sky turns to a rider kick.
There's only one person who can stop, and that's me.
Hey everybody, my name is Sean. They call me either that or SJ. As I say on my own channel, make games, I play games. Games make you, basically.
Did you really think that I was going to let you hit me with that? No.
Guess what? I'm still alive, motherfucker.
Going too fast is no good.
Shut the fuck up. What else you got? I have to hit button. Button hit good. This no count, no good, self-absorbed. Giving free turns goes against my professional ethics. I saved your ass! Yo, the nerve of this motherfucker. The absolute gall. The complete stinkiness.
Do you see these motherfuckers? They stole all my shit!
Fuck out of here. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck now. Stank ass, punk ass, smelly ass motherfucker.
Yo! Not with the deep cut. My brain is full of eels.
Anyway, so, Fuck. We should just play this fucking video game.
Damn it! That's not fair. No, that's fighting dirty. You can't do that.
Just because it's correct doesn't mean it's right. Just for that, I'll teach y'all to talk to me about the consequences of my own actions. And now, this poll that I'm not going to look at the results of yet, I'm lying, I'm going to look right now. Jesus fuck! Why are y'all like this?
What was the reason?
This is all according to my calculations. We will probably be fine. God damn it. Somebody clip that. Going too fast is no good. You facetious motherfuckers. You really are gonna stand up in front of God and everybody. Oh my fucking God. No. No. I can't fucking stand you. How dare you? How very dare you? You right, but shut up. Give me a church. I told y'all I was gonna get a church, and I got a church. Apris above be praised. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. And peanut butter. Praise be to Lord R.N. Jesus. For in our time of need, he has provided. Can I get a blessings to R.N. Jesus in the chat? I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. You know what? I'm just gonna do this.
What kind of just nonsense did you just... What in the hell do you mean? You put me on your whole motherfucking screen?
They're all gonna die. Somebody clip that. Oh no. Not again. Y'all do what I think y'all did? Y'all can't bully me like this. Y'all got me all kinds of twists turned up right now. I don't know what the... I applaud you, but also, God fucking damn it, I would just be like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I should be fine. Fuck all of you. No! 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 That's not how this works. I am the danger. Oh yeah! I'll respond to that, but fuck! That's shit! Fuck! That's all I have to say in response, you know? If you are into fighting games, JRPGs, game design talk, and all that other kind of stuff, please feel free to follow me over at twitch.tv/SJH-Says-Games. I can't fucking stand y'all. I can't. Y'all are the absolute fucking worst. I love this fucking community so much. Y'all are just the best. You know that? All of y'all. All of y'all in here. I appreciate y'all so much. You got the straight mom seal of approval. Also because I'm handsome. Good job. Okay, y'all. We're back. So, here's the deal about this part of the fight also. So in phase 1, Kagutsuchi also has the ability to, like... In phase 1, Kagutsuchi has the ability to, love getting spared the ads and getting your break video. Yeah. In its first phase, Kagutsuchi can, like, undo your debuffs, as well as things that you do to it. Entirely possible, right? However, in this phase, that is not the case. At least as far as I'm aware. Yeah. So it can still cast, like, it can still cast, like, all the Madine spells and, like, try to, like, fuck up your day that way. But as you can see, if you're prepared for it, you kind of just make him eat a gigantic bag of shit when he tries.
So whenever Kagutsuchi speaks, that is your warning that you have what's it called? That is your warning that you have an infinite light coming up, which means that everybody should be either healed up or as close to fully healed up as you can get, or they're gonna eat shit. And you should also, at this point, debuff him significantly, or you're gonna eat shit. Ah, shit. That's not good. Well, we got 2. So, okay, yeah. And that's if we had 2. 1, literally everybody else would have died. I would have been fucked. So let's not do that. Yeah, let's not do that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright, but basically if we get fucked up by another one of those before I get to knock him all the way down, we're in deep shit. Ah, fuck! I think we're on at least 2 or 3, so we'll be okay. We will be okay at this point, I think. It's gonna be close. We're on 3? Okay, if we're on 3, then another debilitate should probably put us in just the right spot to handle. We should be okay. We're already at as full of a health as I can possibly get us. So now we don't even have the drink. I'm just gonna need to talk about on Yolunger, because Yolunger's basically the only person we have with debilitate aside from like somebody else. So alright, IL, let's see. Yeah, we're alright. We're okay. Oh, hey, buddy, you're looking kind of shaky. You're looking kind of shaky, Kagutsuchi. You're looking kind of shaky, buddy. You look like you're not having a good time. You okay? You okay, buddy? You okay, buddy? You okay, pal? Huh?
Are you okay?
You're looking a little funky there, my guy. If I were to fuck up right now and not heal, I'd throw and die. But in this case, we should be okay at this point. Alright. Glacial Blast. And then we're going to throw down one more Rocket Kaja just to be safe. We should be either at 3 or 4 Rocket Kajas now. And with 4 debilitates, we'll live with it. It could be fine. Yeah. Much better. Much better. Hey. Oh. Oh, you're looking real messed up now, buddy. Oh! And the crit to kill. Wow. That's spiteful. Imagine that. Imagine that. And the crit to kill.
You wish me to unleash my power when all reasons have been forsaken? The kingdom you would create promises nothing but suffering. You, demon, human.
Kiss my ass and do what I say. Fuck you. Welcome back, Cat Wizard. We literally just cleared. Yeah. We almost died. We almost died.
Hey, are you listening? Let's get a move on. You know she'll get mad if we keep her waiting.
You received a new email.
Hello there. I hope you're doing well. I'm actually a lot better myself. It won't be long until I leave this hospital for good. I realize my doubts and fears have caused you all a lot of trouble. Yet you overcame all obstacles and saved me.
Truthfully, really, in terms of like ignoring nonsense, I'm just too busy vibing.
I thought there was no hope left in this world. But it turns out that was just how I felt about myself. Now that I've gained a different perspective, I can move forward again in life. After all, you have to change yourself in order to change the world. What am I saying? You already know all this. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even be here right now. Thank you.
And that's the end of SMT Nocturne. So, as I was saying, and that's the freedom ending. I was alluding to this before, but basically the freedom ending is the only ending I'm ever going to get in this game. As far as like, oh, you're going to replay SMT Nocturne, you're going to go for a different ending this time? No. Like, why not? Because, basically speaking, at least as far as I'm personally concerned, right? The demon ending basically, since we've already beaten the game at this point, I feel like it's fine for me to say this, right? The demon ending basically means that Chiaki is the last boss that you fight if you get the regular demon ending. Because what it is that in order to qualify for the demon ending, like I said before, you have to reject all the reasons. But then when Yuko's god Aradia is like, so do you think you can take on the suffering and the pain by choosing to do this? If you're like, no, I'm afraid, then what happens is that Kagutsuchi looks at you and goes, you have no reason in your heart at all, and you're too much of a coward to do anything one way or the other, so fuck you, I'm not fighting you. And then that basically means that Chiaki's the last boss to fight, and then the world stays as the Vortex world until whenever the next cycle happens. But literally what happens if you choose to like get the regular demon ending, like, nope. Like, Kagutsuchi just like fucks off, says you're not worth fighting, and refuses to fight you. Musubi, Shijima, and Yosuga all involve, well, you're bringing those reasons to life, right? So Musubi means that you create a world where everybody is isolated and alone, right? Shijima is a world where everybody quote unquote works in harmony, but really it's like you just kind of don't have any real free will because you're basically being forced to abide by the order of the creator. And then Yosuga is dog eat dog, you know, only the strong shall survive, the weak shall perish, right? Which leaves, yeah, the freedom ending, which we got, and the true demon ending. And the only reason why I'm like kind of whatever on TDE is mostly because suffice it to say, without going into too many spoilers, TDE requires you to do another boss fight after Kagutsuchi, and that shit will fuck you up. You have to come 100% right to that fight or you will get your shit pushed in. So putting that to one side, there are also certain aspects of TDE where it's like, I'm going to put it like this. The aim of TDE is not bad on its face, and that's not why I'm like, I don't want to do it. But it's more like, essentially speaking, you play into a certain person's hand. Wait, the director of the English localization was the Demi-Fiend's voice actor? In English? Yep. Alright. I respect it. You're right. But yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn off the Nightbot yelling about fighting games. Anyway. But yeah, like TDE functionally requires you to be playing into the hands of somebody else. And disrespectfully, fuck that. So you can still do a bunch of the content that leads up to TDE without actually getting that ending. And the next time I play this game, whether it's on stream or not, I intend to play the version of the game where you can get the TDE, but I'm probably still getting the freedom ending, because again, like, fuck that. Shiny knows exactly what I'm talking about. So Shiny understands why I'm like, no, actually, you're not going to tell me what to do either. I want the world that we had, because fuck you. You don't get, he's like, you don't get to control me. Yeah, TDE and Freedom could be my favorite two endings for their own reasons. Yeah. You have chosen to follow your will. Tread the path of thorns, like myself. In time, your true adversary will appear before you. Until that day, stay strong. And now we're going to save this in this slot. So, it does actually track your cycles as well as which endings you've gotten. I won't go into it because spoilers, but TDE is very interesting, but even more so if you do the freedom ending first. Yeah. And that's Nocturne. So, now, right, if I would hit load game and I go to load this new cycle data, I can then choose right? I can then choose which type of new game I want to do. I can do a regular new game, Chronicle, or Maniacs. Either is fine, right? But we're not going to get into that. Very simply, though. So yeah, basically the game. So basically, yeah, Nocturne has, like I said, 6 endings, right? 1 for each of the reasons: the regular demon ending, the freedom ending, and true demon ending. So yeah, true demon ending. To be clear, I'm not saying like, oh, if you go for TDE, you're a horrible person. It's like, no, I get it. There is a specific and certain appeal behind doing TDE that if you're the kind of person who what is the simplest way that I can phrase this? Going the route of TDE makes those lines at the very end of the freedom ending make a lot more sense in context. And I'm going to put it like that. So what Shiny said, where if you do freedom ending and then you do TDE afterward, yeah, that pretty much, that makes things very interesting. Suffice it to say, though, I will probably, the next time I run this game, I'll probably do the Maniacs version of it with Dante instead of Ido, because I like Dante. Fuck it. I'm going to do the version with Dante in it. But I would probably still pick the freedom ending again. And I know that everybody's like making the brat jokes in chat still. I was watching and seeing y'all do that. But yeah, when it comes to this, no, I'm a damn brat. You're damn right. Because they're very specific. Yeah, right? There's some actual validities to TDE in ways that 3 main routes don't have. Yeah. And it is literally not from a, oh, it is badly written story perspective, because it's not. Like, TDE in the way that they sort of like try to entice you into going for that ending, they have some very, very good enticements from a writing perspective and a lot of other things, right? They absolutely do. They 100% do. TDE is also like at least following the path to TDE, even if you don't like actually take it, right? Even if you don't actually choose to take TDE, if you do most of the events that lead up to it, and then choose to like turn around at the very end and not do it, you still pretty much would have gotten almost all of the information about the world that playing the normal version of SMT Nocturne doesn't give you. So even if you're not planning on going for the True Demon ending, I recommend doing pretty much everything short of locking yourself into it. And then that will give you enough context to decide, do you want to like go forward with it or not, right? In my case, though, freedom ending forever, because fuck it. No one is using me, and that's what I'm gonna leave it at that. Nobody's using me, so fuck it. So yeah, fuck it. Freedom ending forever. But yeah, thank y'all for coming by. That's the end of SMT Nocturne. There was a game that I received. I'm going to keep it a secret. We're going to play that next week, Sunday instead, as like a nice little like icebreaker between Nocturne and whatever the next big game is. I need to sit down and take a look at the schedule and sort of see what's what and see how that's going to go. We might work on an action game instead, because we've done a bunch of JRPGs for a while on Sundays, and I think it's time, also next study, probably time that we like break the pace a little bit. So we have another game that is entirely different from those things, right? And so in 2 weeks, we will start like a new game, right? All right. So, thank y'all very much for coming by. Plans for this week. Right. Plans for this week, pretty straightforward. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, more Game Dev Week stuff. Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Fighting Friday. Thank you for the GGs also, by the way, everybody. I appreciate that. Next Sunday, there's a game that I got the key for that we're going to do a playthrough on, and we're going to go through there, right? And sort of feel it out. And then the Sunday after next is when we'll start our next game, whatever that is. I'll figure that out when I am ready to figure that out. Right now, not so much so. I need to change the on-sheet label because this is technically HD remaster. If I play Nocturne New Game Plus, I'm probably doing it off stream. There may be a point in the future where I just do another thing. Maybe, possibly, potentially sometime in the future somebody could bait me into doing a TDE run, but I don't know about that. So, all that said, all that done, right? Let's find somebody to hang out with. I'm going to drop off the usual links and all that other stuff. So, I do game analysis design articles over on my NeoCities blog. I will be doing a write-up for SMP Nocturne, HDR. Oh, right, sorry. You're here, Sin. I forgot. I'm sorry. It's a reflex. Because sometimes people aren't. Sometimes I have to do it myself. It's a reflex. Sorry. Stream VODs are up at youtube.com/@SJHDoesGames. I will be organizing the Nocturne stuff into its own playlist in the upcoming week so that y'all can like rewatch that. Yes, I should have let them do the job. It's my fault for forgetting that they were here. That's my fault. Ko-Fi, if you want to support me and the stream, but don't want to give money to Amazon or Jeff Bezos, I prefer Ko-Fi subs over stream subs, because Ko-Fi does not have a payout threshold. If you do a monthly over with Ko-Fi, I get that $5 or whatever every month, without any kind of like paywall related, like any kind of like pay threshold related stuff. Throne is there for if you want to do like anonymous stream gifts. Throne has a bunch of things that you can buy that come directly to me. Card has all my social media links on it. I'm pretty much only on Blue Sky these days primarily. If you want to know more about the game studio that I helped co-found, go to munity.games. That's munity as in community without the COM. You can he wouldn't. I'm sorry, I got distracted. But we have our Patreon over here that you can follow, under the same name. Free tier, pay tier, either is fine. Whatever you put in there goes toward helping us like handle expenses for travel and things like that. I'm dying. Y'all are killing me. You can also play Shoot Lancer on our itch page. Gilded, if you don't mind making like a Roblox account that you never have to use for anything else ever, you can join us on Gilded. We prefer Gilded over Discord because Discord charges for some features that Gilded doesn't. So, fuck them. Anyway, aside from that, though, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I'm gonna go find us somebody to hang out with. All right. What's the word? I forgot what I was saying because I was messing with somebody. Right, Gilded. We hang out, we watch anime there, stuff like that. But you don't have to join if you don't want to, especially if you don't want to make a Roblox account. I get it. Anyway. So with all that said, all that done, let me find y'all somebody to hang out with. Twitch.tv. We went to go hang out with like Queso last time, right? So I think edit. So it was LJ on the 16th. Right? Yeah, I don't remember who we went to go visit. Oh, I don't remember who we went to go visit on Wednesday. So that's that. And then I know at some point I want to say that Queso was Sunday, 2 days ago. I just don't remember who we went to go see Wednesday. But that's for future me to figure it out. Anyway, this means that we should move down to these. All right. Okay. Who are we gonna go hang out? Let's go see. You know what? Because I'm probably not going to get a chance to play tonight, maybe. And I might as well let y'all get more of this. We're going to go hang out with Shin Kensu, because he's playing Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. I didn't get to raid somebody that was playing City of the Wolves last time, I don't think. So, unless my stream doesn't want to load him, in which case, this means that I should probably just go find somebody else. Because, of course, this would happen right when I'm ready to raid somebody. This is anti-black. This is anti-black. Okay, so let's see. Twitch, are you gonna let me see anybody? Twitch. Actually, yeah. Changing plans, we're gonna go see Cypherin, even though, like, my game... Is it Twitch or is it Firefox? It could be Waterfox acting up. But either way, we're gonna go see Cypherin. Right now he's playing. So if I can get an exclamation point raid for Cypherin, please. CYPHERIN. We're gonna go see Cypherin because he's currently playing some Final Fantasy VII Remake. He's doing Intergrade, which is like the intermission between. It's the thing that sort of like bridges Remake and Rebirth. So we're gonna go hang out with him while he's playing that. Give him an SJH just raids. Let him know who sent you. Throw any favorite emotes. They're not my emotes. I'm gonna keep punching Twitch in the throat until it gives me. There we go. You got it now. Yeah, we're gonna go hang out with Cypher while he's doing that. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, don't go outside if you don't have to. Be excellent to each other, but not to bigots, racist, or sexists, anti-queer folks, or fascists. Black Lives Matter, trans rights, human rights, reproductive rights, Palestine, Zidane, the Congo, New Caledonia must all be free. None of us are free till all of us are free. As a final reminder, as we're heading out over there, it's on Cypher and scrolling thing, but I want to really emphasize this. I know y'all will behave yourselves, but in case we have anybody new who's hanging out here, Cypherin will ask if he needs tips or advice or suggestions. Do not backseat him. Do not give spoilers. Do not offer anything unless he specifically asks. I know y'all are probably good for it, but I'm saying that for people who may not know. Keep that in mind. All right, I'm done. Let's go. Catch y'all on the flip side. Deuces.